And a good evening, everyone, and welcome to another broadcast here on RioSportsLive.com. Joe Bowling with you, coming to you from PSJA North Gym, the main gym, and we're in the quarterfinals here of the Platinum Bracket, and this is Laredo United South. The Panthers in the black uniforms taking on the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets in the white. And away we go, a right to take on the Weslaco Panthers in the semifinal game tomorrow morning. On the line here between these two teams. Laredo United South got here by beating Antonian. And they'll misfire on a shot on the first possession. Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets get the ball. And away we go as we've started play. Jackets will work the ball in the front court. Brian Guerra has it. Pass it left side in the hands of Dustin Rodriguez. Rodriguez makes a move on the left-hand side. Lays it up off the rim. No good. Rebound by the Panthers. They quickly want to run into the front court for a three, and that's in, made by Gio Reyes. Reyes with the bucket. First points of the game belong to the Panthers, and now they'll apply pressure against Edcouch Elsa. Yellow Jackets get it in the corner on the baseline. Big step, layup goes up, no good, left it short. Another rebound taken down by Joel Johnson, and here come the Panthers in the front court. Panthers work it out for another three, and that's good. Made by Jesus Trevino, and just like that, it's a 6-0 run, and the Yellow Jackets want to take a timeout. Panthers connecting early. Back after this on RioSportsLive.com.
We are this close.
We're this close.
We are this close. Of wanting to making history.
This close to changing the world.
We're this close.
This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease.
Ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio.
All we need is you.
This close.
If we don't act now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
We're back here at PSJA North out of a quick run for the Panthers of Laredo United South. 2 3-pointers by Gio Reyes and Jesus Trevino have them up 6-0. Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets will now try to solve the pressure in the front court. Work the ball outside. Looking for their first points of the game. Baseline jumper, wide open look, and that's in. Caballero with the bucket. Jeremiah has his first 2 points of the game. If you're watching it out on social media, be sure you like it and share it with as many friends and family and fans that you know to help us get the word out to other fans that may not know this broadcast is going on. Yellow Jackets trying to get to the semifinals. So are the Panthers. Laredo United South, again, knocked off a tough Antonian team to get here, and they were the talk of the day after getting that win, until that is Braxton Bloomquist canned a 3-pointer at the buzzer to beat Laredo Alexander and send Weslaco into the semis. Layup good by Caballero for the Yellow Jackets. 5:45 remaining here in the first quarter. Panthers of Laredo United South with the basketball, and they'll spread the floor against this Jacket defense. Attacking off the dribble, outside it goes for a three by Reyes, and that one won't go. Rebound by the Yellow Jackets. That's Caballero with the board. 5:28 to go in the first quarter. Yellow Jackets will see half-court trapping, but they'll pass around that. They'll launch a quick three, and that's off the mark. Too strong by Gonzalez, and they'll get the rebound and then go out of bounds. $5:17 to go in the first quarter. Laredo United South, the Panthers with the ball and the lead. They're the visitors on the scoreboard. There's a forced pass and a turnover. It'll give the ball to Edcouch Elsa. Off the bench, here comes Matthew Gutierrez for Laredo United South. He'll be the first substitute in this game. He'll replace Gio Reyes. And here comes some backcourt pressure by the Panthers of Laredo United South. Jackets play catch with it in the backcourt. Got to get it across the timeline. They'll do so. Now they'll work it in the paint for a left-hand layup. It's up and in. Rodriguez attacked and finished off the backside of the press. Ties the game at 6 apiece. Panthers with the ball into the front court. With it is going to be Trevino. Right side pass. They'll look inside to Joel Johnson. Turning left hand. That's too strong. Got his own board. Puts it up again. And he misses that one. Got his own board again. Lays that one in. Johnson with 2 offensive rebounds that time down. And eventually got it to go. First 2 points for Johnson. He's already got 4 boards in the game. Jackets again break the pressure, get it to the center of the floor, now to the baseline. There's a three on the way, and that's perfect. Caballero drains a three, and they're breaking the pressure and getting these shots on the backside. 9-8 as the Jackets have taken the lead for the first time today. Laredo United South with the ball. Panthers work it with 4 minutes left here in the first quarter. Pass over to Trevino. Trevino looking inside for Johnson, got a screen, takes it baseline. Now looks to go further under the goal. Pass it around the perimeter. Johnson wants the ball in the paint. Didn't get it that time. Now they'll pass it in the corner. Off the dribble, Trevino. Skip pass over the defense. Now they'll go to Johnson on the blocks. Goes to work, laid it in. Little jump hook for Johnson, and he was just pleading for the ball in the paint. That tripped down. Jackets with the ball in the front court from Edcouch Elsa. Pass it over in the hands of Escobar. Escobar puts it on the floor, got in the paint, pass it outside. Now on the move, take it inside for another pass outside. Nothing doing for the Jackets with a jump stop, shot in the lane, rolls off the mark, rebound Johnson secures it for the Panthers, and back they come on the offensive end. Already up now 10-9. On the baseline, quick move made, shot, but an offensive foul is going to be called on Johnson setting that screen. That'll stop play with 3:04 to go in the first quarter. More substitutes check in. Brian Guzman enters the game for the Panthers. Also Armando Ceballos in the ball game. Ceballos. Yellow Jacket basketball. Down one. Edcouch Elsa with the ball. Brian Guerra runs the show. Hands it off to Dustin Rodriguez. Now over to Caballero. Caballero backs out into a double team. In trouble. Gets away by getting it to Joseph Gonzalez. Gonzalez probes the defense, backs it back outside. 2:39 to go here in the quarter. Takes it off the dribble, got to the baseline, threw it away. Turnover, gives the ball to the Panthers, and here they come on the run. In transition, off the turnover. Nothing doing. Jackets got back defensively. 2:25 to go in the first quarter of play. Matthew Gutierrez has the ball for the Panthers. He'll work it over in the hands of Guzman. Lobs it inside and threw it away. Turnovers. That's two now for the Panthers here in this ball game. Stops the clock with 2:16 remaining in the first quarter of play. Yellow Jackets have the ball. Pressure is backed off on the full court press by the Panthers. Edcouch Elsa working the offense. Guerra hands it off to Philip Rendon, who checked in the game. Rendon off the dribble. Gives it up. They'll run a weave over on that right side. Off the dribble is Guerra. Guerra pressured, gives it up to Escobar. Escobar got in the paint and got called for steps. Johnson had checked out of the ball game. They replaced him with Miguel Martinez. He's not quite as tall, but he's still a big body in the middle of that paint. The Jackets they recognize there's something in there when they're going to penetrate in. Minute 51 to go. Lob it inside. Here comes Martinez. Turns and banks it home. For Martinez, Miguel has his first 2 points of the game. It's a 3-point lead. Ball belongs to the Yellow Jackets of Edcouch Elsa. Brian Guerra has it out near the midcourt stripe. Swings a pass left-hand side to Caballero. Caballero, overhead pass, now on the baseline. Jackets attack, handoff. There's a layup, but a foul call before that on the paint, on the floor. Now call that on Miguel Martinez. Matt Zwa into the ball game for the Laredo United South Panthers. Inbound play for the Yellow Jackets. Off the dribble is Escobar. Got to the baseline. Fires it back outside to Rodriguez. Marin Rodriguez into the hands of Brian Guerra. Guerra will hand it off. Here comes Rendon. Rendon pressured outside by the defense, and that will be a turnover. Touch last by Laredo United South. Panthers pleading their case. They didn't touch it, but the official standing there says, in my opinion, you did. And in this court of law, that's the rule. 3-point game. Jackets will inbound the ball in the backcourt. They'll track it down there. Brian Guerra will be able to bring it across. Here comes the defense. Extended man-to-man. Picked up by Eliud Gonzalez. Pass it to the top of the key to Rodriguez. Gets it right back on a screen for Guerra. Back to Rodriguez. Back to Guerra. Hands it off. On the dribble is Rodriguez. Into traffic. Hands it back outside to Guerra, and they're forced to run this offense out beyond the arc right now are the Yellow Jackets. Rendon on the dribble. Can't shake his man. Gives it up. Good patience this time by the Yellow Jackets, but really nothing developing for them as of yet, as the Laredo United South Panther defense is right there. And there's a steal by the Panthers on the turnover, trying to benefit off of that. Quick shot in the lane. That won't go. Rebound taken down by the Yellow Jackets. Loose ball by Rendon. He'll pick it up. Hand it off, and here comes Edcouch Elsa with 21 seconds to go in the first quarter. Outside to Escobar. Got in the paint. Had a shot blocked, and a jump ball's called. Possession arrow will favor the Panthers. We'll check that, the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets. It'll be their ball underneath the goal. 17 seconds left here in the quarter. Jackets to throw it in. Guerra sets him in motion. Gets it inside. That shot's blocked. Rebound taken down by the Yellow Jackets. Overhead pass. 11 seconds on the clock. Handed off to Caballero. Makes a move and lays it up and in with 5 seconds to go. Yellow Jackets get back. Here come the Panthers with 1 second. This shot will count by Gonzalez, but it's short. 1 quarter in the books. Yellow Jackets and the Panthers separated by 1. Panthers with the lead. Back after this. This is RealSportsLive.com.
Mott's Lumberyard is one of the largest in the valley. If you need it, we have it. Everything from lumber, insulation, roofing, plywood, and sheetrock. After 45 years of business, we've basically came up with our own lumber philosophy that allows us to offer the best option to customers on any job. We know the area, we know the lumber, and most importantly, we know you. Built on history, built on family, built on trust. Mott's Building Materials.
Shopping for furniture, appliances, or building supplies? Habitat for Humanity Restore has it all at discounted prices. Check out habitatrgv.org for more info, or drop by our McAllen or Harlingen stores. Restore. Great stuff, great prices, great cause.
Back here at PSJA North, we're set for the second quarter of this final game in the Platinum Bracket. This features Laredo United South's Panthers against the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets. Panthers up 1, and they'll launch a 3 to start the second quarter, and that's good by Jesus Trevino. Trevino with his second three-pointer of the game. He's got 6 points. Leads the team in scoring. Here come the Jackets into the front court. Handling the ball is Gonzalez. Gonzalez will give it up to Brian Guerra. Guerra puts it on the floor. Guarded quickly by Matthew Gutierrez. Hands it off to Caballero. Caballero giving all the defense he wants by Sabella. Shot it, made it, and got fouled. Tough looking shot falls in for Jeremiah Caballero. And to the free throw line for the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets will stand Caballero. He's already got 11 points in this game. Made the free throw. 1 point game. Here comes Joel Johnson back into the game for Laredo United South. He'll replace Miguel Martinez. Martinez was already bigger than anyone on the court for the Yellow Jackets, and Johnson replaces him with more height. Pass to Zwa. Has the ball out on top for Laredo United South. Up by 1. Pass nearly thrown away. Tracked down on the sideline. Loose ball picked off by the Yellow Jackets for the layup. Up and no good. Get an offensive board. Put that one up, and that won't go either. Rebound. That's a lot of contact there, and that'll be on the Jackets. And that's a missed opportunity right there for Edcouch Elsa. Had a chance for an open layup. Missed. Marin got the offensive board. He couldn't finish. Ball belongs to the Panthers of Laredo United South. There's a lot of contact, and that's a charge. Pretty easy call that time for the official. Matthew Gutierrez got too deep in there. Waiting for the contact was Marin Rodriguez to pick up the charge. 6:47 to go in the half. Yellow Jackets down 1. Pressure in the backcourt. Bring it front side. Guerra hands it off to Gonzalez. Gonzalez attacks, shot it, missed it, but got fouled. 6:37 to go in the half. Joseph Gonzalez to the free throw line. For Edcouch Elsa, no points yet for Gonzalez. Hasn't been to the line yet. 2 shots coming up here. First one for the tie. Got it. Off the bench, Gio Reyes will check in for Laredo United South. He'll replace Matthew Gutierrez. Next free throw coming up for Gonzalez. That one rims out. Rebound taken down by Joel Johnson for Laredo United South. 6:33 to go here in the half. Off the dribble, Panthers have the ball. Attack on the right side. That's a layup. Jesus Trevino with the finish. He continues to lead his team in scoring. He's got 8. He made 2 3-pointers, but that was an easy one. Bucket belongs to Rendon. Rendon fires a pass outside to Caballero for the Yellow Jackets. Gets it back to Rendon. Quickly double team. Lost his dribble. Needs some help. Bounce pass. Somehow it gets to Guerra's hands. Over it goes for a 3 by Gonzalez, and that won't go. Rebound, and here comes Laredo United South wanting to run. Push the issue on the right side to Reyes. Back out on top for a Zwa 3 that won't go. Rebound by the Yellow Jackets. That was Gonzalez securing that board. 5:46 to go in the half. Yellow Jackets with the ball. Brian Guerra takes care of it, gets it over to Rendon. Rendon guarded. Hands it off. They'll go right side now on a clear out. Off the dribble is Gonzalez. Looking, gets it over to Guerra. Guerra between the circles, middle of the floor. Hands it off to Gonzalez. 5:20 to go here in the half. Gonzalez off the dribble, takes it to the paint. Back outside for a Guerra 3, and that one funnels out. Rebound by Johnson. Jackets get back defensively. Down by 2. Panthers trying to extend the lead, and here's a steal in the front court. Here comes Gonzalez for the layup, and he made it. Tie game. 5 minutes left here in the first half. Back comes Laredo United South. Slow the pace. Trevino now attacks the paint. Got fouled, put it up and in. Count it, and a foul. Jesus Trevino made the bucket. For Trevino, he's now in double figures. He's got 10 points. He'll head to the free throw line. Rendon picks up the foul. He'll also have a seat on the bench as in comes Marcos Escobar to replace him. Appreciate you watching here. If you're on social media, let us know where you're watching from. Trying to pass the word out to the Laredo fans. Make sure they know that we're broadcasting this game. Free throw, no good. So Trevino misfires on the 3-point attempt the old-fashioned way. Yellow Jackets of Edcouch Elsa with the ball, down 2. Guerra has the ball. Stopped his dribble. Bounce pass to the free throw line. Backdoor cutter goes and off his hands. Escobar turns it over. Stops play with 4:32 to go. Panther basketball in the backcourt. Panthers trying to earn a date with the Panthers of Wesco tomorrow morning in the semifinals. Edcouch Elsa also trying to get there. Somebody's going. Panther ball. Off the dribble is Reyes. We'll be there. My wife says I'm going. Yeah, I hope so. You're my camera operator. Pass by. That's a foul called on Edcouch Elsa. That'll be Gonzalez picking up the foul. 4:04 to go here in the half. Panther ball. Across the timeline. Handed off to Gonzalez. Gonzalez gets it back. Lets a 3 go. Pretty good look. Rolls it off. Offensive board. Put that up and in easy. Rito Santos with his first bucket. 4-point lead for Laredo United South. Edcouch Elsa. 3:38 left here. They'll turn it over. Jackets need to be careful here. They could be in a double-digit deficit in a heartbeat. Shot misses. Offensive board. Put that one up. No good. Rebound taken down by the Yellow Jackets. In the front court. Pass it on the baseline. Double team comes. They'll go baseline. Work it inside. Banker goes up and in. Marin Rodriguez, and that was as close to you come as turning it over before doing so, but the Jackets somehow managed to score points. They're back within 2. 3:04 to go. Panthers with the ball. Gio Reyes has it, lobs it up high. Nice catch, fadeaway jumper. That's a tough shot, and it's off the mark. 2:55 remaining here in the half. The winner takes on the Weslaco Panthers, and hey, Weslaco got here. Second week in a row that Braxton Bloomquist sends his team into a semifinal matchup or a championship game with a buzzer beater 3. Edcouch Elsa with the ball. Caballero gets it on the baseline. They try to get it back to him. It whistles through the paint. Back outside it goes to Gonzalez for a real quick 3. That won't go. Rebound comes out long, and here comes Trevino. In the front court, a nice pass. Second pass on the baseline. Loose ball picked up. Shot goes up, and somehow it goes in by Eliod Gonzalez. Gonzalez has his first 2 points of the game. 2:22 remaining in the half. Back to a 4-point lead for the Panthers. Yellow Jackets with the ball, break the pressure. There's a whistle and a travel. Turnovers for Edcouch Elsa. That's now 6 in the game. And it doesn't take many. Like I said, and you're going to be in a double-digit deficit in the blink of an eye with shooters and the inside game that this Laredo United South team possesses. To the outside, they'll go to Gonzalez. Makes a move, running one-hander, off the glass, won't go. Jackets secure the rebound. Good stop defensively that time by Edcouch Elsa. Now they get it in the front court on the offensive end. Quickly attacking in the paint. Back outside, that's a 3 by Escobar, and he made it. Marcos Escobar. Yellow Jackets down 1, playing defense with 1:46 to go here in the half. Panthers with the ball. Velasco has it for a moment, gets it to Gonzalez, gets it back on the right wing. Inside layup goes up and in. Whistle, a timeout call by Edcouch Elsa. Reyes slipped in and made the layup. Panthers up by 3. Back after this on RioSportsLive.com.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique, collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Back here, thanks again for joining us here on RioSportsLive.com. This is a quarterfinal game of the Tri-City Classic at PSJA North Gym, the main gym, which is where tomorrow's semifinals will take place, and the championship game as well at 3 o'clock. Semifinals at 8 and 9:30. Yellow Jackets of Edcouch Elsa have it. Down 3, working the ball on the outside. Here's an Escobar 3 for the tie, but that won't go. Jackets secure the rebound. Brian Guerra gets it out. Here's another 3. Rendon misfires on that. Jackets another offensive board. Put that one up, no good, and Jeremiah Caballero will go to the free throw line. Minute 10 to go in the half. Jackets pull everyone off the blocks for this free throw. Caballero makes the first one. Substitution in the game is Vela checks in for Laredo United South. Free throw Caballero. He's got 13 points in the game, 2 of 2 at the line. Made that too, 3 of 3. Minute 10 to go. Julio Gonzalez has the ball for Laredo United South. Pass it over to Velasco. Top of the key it goes. They'll work it from there. Try it left side. That's Gonzalez again. Plays catch with Velasco. Under a minute left here. Off the drive to the left side. A lot of contact and a foul called. That'll get Armando Ceballos to the free throw line. Ceballos looking for his first points of the night. 47 seconds left here in the half. First one short. From the free throw line, Laredo United South is shot 2, missed 2. Ceballos ready with the next one. Made that one. 2-point game. Edcouch Elsa with the ball. 45 seconds left here in the half. Yellow Jackets bring it up to the timeline. Overhead pass to Escobar. Over it goes to Caballero. Spins it back outside to Rendon. 37 seconds to go. Rendon up off the glass. Won't go. Rebound tipped up in control. Rendon gets it again. Puts it up. Spins it home. Rendon stuck with that. The ball landed back in his hands, and he ties the game. 23 seconds to go here in the half. Off the dribble is Valesco. Valesco gets it outside with 18 seconds on the clock. Popping out is Vela. Vela hands it off. Gonzalez with 7 now. 6 on the clock. Gonzalez on a clear out. Lobs it inside to Vela. Has his shot blocked. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Edcouch Elsa ball with 1.7 seconds left in the half. Checking in is Gonzalez for the Jackets. Edcouch Elsa with 1.7 seconds to go. They'll get it in, get it to the half court. Here's a three. This will count, and it nearly goes in. Just missing by Gonzalez, and my wife missed that completely. She was watching the play. Well, it didn't go in, so nonetheless. 26-26, nothing decided here at halftime. Back after this on RioSportsLive.com.
My name is Isaac Smith, and I'm co-owner of Mott's Building Materials. The Mott's Flooring Department has everything, with the largest in-stock selection in the Valley. You can find vinyl and ceramic tile, hardwood, carpet, and vinyl flooring all under one roof. Our flooring experts can help you figure out what works best for you and your budget. Walk out with your floor that same day or get it delivered anywhere in the Valley the next day. Built on history, built on family, built on trust. Mott's Building Materials.
Whatever DIY project you've got going on this weekend, visit Habitat for Humanity Restore before you start. Check out habitatrgv.org for more info, or drop by our McAllen or Harlingen stores. Restore. Great stuff, great prices, great cause.
Since 1974, El Pato has been serving Mexican food that's hot, fresh, and made to order. Patos are handmade tortillas filled any way you want. Start your day with patos filled with eggs, bacon, chorizo, you name it. For lunch or dinner, savor our famous guisado, beef or chicken, on a pato or on a plate. And El Pato also cooks up tasty Mexican plates from fajitas to meaty, cheesy enchiladas, all from scratch. So dine in or carry out at any El Pato Valley-wide.
Possibilities are all around us. We see potential in unexpected places. And when we share our knowledge, vision, and connections, we turn great ideas into action in communities all around the world. Together, we can make real change happen. We're Rotary. We are people of action. Get involved at Rotary.org.
We're at halftime here on RioSportsLive.com between Laredo United South Panthers and Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets. All tied up at 26 apiece. This is the quarterfinal game. The final quarterfinal game, by the way. Hannah's Eagles won earlier today. So did Edinburgh's Bobcats. That sets up one half of the bracket for the semifinals. That game takes place at 8 o'clock in the morning. Second game will feature the winner of this against the Weslaco Panthers. That's scheduled to tip off at 9:30. Both games right here at this gym. We'll have them covered for you here on RioSportsLive.com. Now, for the Yellow Jackets in the first half, shooting-wise, 45% from the field, 10 of 22 overall for 45%, 8 of 14 inside the arc, 57%, 2 of 8 beyond the arc for 25%, 4 of 5 at the free throw line. That was important. And took down 8 rebounds, turned it over 6 times. For the Laredo United South, they shot 55% from the field in the first half, 11 of 20 overall, 8 of 13 for 62% inside the arc, 3 of 7 outside the arc for 43%, 1 of 3 at the line, 33%, took down 10 rebounds, only 3 offensive boards, turned it over just 2 times. Leading scorers in the half, 14 points for Jeremiah Caballero for the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jacket, leads all scorers. His teammates, Joseph Gonzalez, Marcos Escobar with 3 apiece, Dustin Rodriguez, Marin Rodriguez, Philip Rendon, each with 2 apiece. For the Laredo United South Panthers, 1 player in double figures in the first half. Jesus Trevino has 10. 5 points for Gio Reyes, 4 for Joel Johnson, 2 apiece for Rito Santos, Miguel Martinez, Elio Gonzalez, and then 1 point from the line from Armando Ceballos. Rebounds, well, 7 rebounds for Joel Johnson, but again, only 2 offensive boards in that first half, as the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets did a nice job of keeping them off the offensive boards. For the Yellow Jackets, Caballero, who led the team in scoring, also leads the team with rebounds, 3 in the first half. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get you set for the second half. Panthers and Yellow Jackets tied at 26 apiece, and this is RealSportsLive.com.
Se reveló el secreto. La taquería El Zarape fue nombrada la número 1 en el área. Descubra por qué El Zarape siempre es la solución fresca y sabrosa para todos los apetitos al mejor precio. Desde ricos tacos calientes y platos de desayuno tradicionales a abundantes opciones de almuerzo y cena. Favoritos como el Corn Taco Combo, fajitas, tortas, tostadas, papas al horno y más. O el popular paquete familiar, perfecto para familias grandes y reuniones. Corra la voz sobre las ofertas de comida demasiado buenas para perderse. En la taquería El Zarape en todo el valle.
Help us give back to the community. Volunteer your time or donate to Habitat for Humanity Restore. Check out habitatrgv.org for more info or drop by our McAllen or Harlingen stores. Restore. Great stuff. Great prices. Great cause.
My name is Ben Smith and I'm the General Manager at the Pompey location. The sales staff at Mott's can help you find the right materials for the job. We're experienced, friendly, and eager to help. With that DIY project you've been waiting to start or that large order you need to fill fast, our experts can help you figure out what's best for you and your budget. And if you're way in over your head, we can point you in the right direction. Built on history, built on family, built on trust. Mott's Building Materials.
Possibilities are all around us. We see potential in unexpected places. And when we share our knowledge, vision, and connections, we turn great ideas into action in communities all around the world. Together, we can make real change happen. We're Rotary. We are people of action. Get involved at Rotary.org.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Since 1974, El Pato has been serving Mexican food that's hot, fresh, and made to order. Patos are handmade tortillas filled any way you want. Start your day with patos filled with eggs, bacon, chorizo, you name it. For lunch or dinner, savor our famous guisado, beef or chicken, on a pato or on a plate. And El Pato also cooks up tasty Mexican plates from fajitas to meaty, cheesy enchiladas, all from scratch. So dine in or carry out at any El Pato valley-wide.
We are this close.
We're this close.
We are this close of unwanting to making history.
This close to changing the world.
We're this close.
This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
Ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio.
All we need is you.
This close.
If we donate now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
Back here at PSJA North, the Laredo United South Panthers stuck around here at halftime, and we're talking things over. Meanwhile, the Yellow Jackets of Edcouch Elsa had exited the gym. They're making their way back onto the gym floor right now. Still 2 minutes on the clock as they're going to get a few minutes to warm up here. Got some viewers out here. Raul Gutierrez says, let's go Panthers. Also, let's go South. That's MJ Trevino, and we thank you guys for watching on the social media side. I can kind of monitor it on Facebook. Share the page, if you will. Share the link, and be sure to like the page and help us get the word out to additional fans out there who may not know these games are going on. We celebrated our 100th broadcast earlier this morning, and we're just getting started here with coverage of high school sports. Now, Freddie Heredia over at SouthTexasMixler.com. We've been working with him on a couple of broadcasts out of the Eagle Pass area, and also he does games in the Laredo and just shy of South San Antonio area. We're working on a possibility that we'll be blanketing coverage between the Rio Grande Valley and all the way across into that area. So keep monitoring what's happening here on RioSportsLive.com. Also, some of the developments on the website itself with statistics, up to the minute statistics on players. We're working on that. We've got some meetings involved with some of the representatives from some of the scoreboard companies on assisting us on getting that where we can have real-time statistics for the fans to view on the website and for coaches. I was talking to some coaches earlier today who were excited about the possibility of having real-time stats of their players available either during games or immediately after games, and recruiters are actively excited about the fact that they can monitor what's happening down here in this part of Texas with players and their development, and ultimately being able to scout them and find ways for them to reach the college level. Here we are at halftime. We're set for the second half. Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets and the Laredo United South Panthers. 26-26 the score. My rule after 30 years of broadcasting, as a general rule, is that 95% of the time when a game in a basketball is separated by 2 points or less, which is the case here, first team to call a timeout in the second half will lose 95% of the time. We'll see if that plays out. 7:52 to go. Yellow Jackets with the ball as we start play in the third quarter. Caballero leads the team in scoring. He's on the floor, hasn't touched it yet as the Jackets work the offensive end. Pass it over to Rodriguez. They'll be patient now against this Panther defense. Off into the corner it goes. Here's Caballero open for three. No good. Offensive rebound, though. Put that one up by the Yellow Jackets and won't go. And Johnson secures the rebound. Into the front court for the Panthers. In the paint. Shot goes up. Roll it home. Rito Santos with a bucket, and the Panthers regain the lead. They had the lead most of the first half. It was the Yellow Jackets playing catch-up, but they really never separated themselves away from this team. Jackets stuck right with him. Now on the pass to the baseline. Shot goes up. That goes up and in. Made by Caballero. He beat Johnson off the cut on the baseline. Off the glass it goes for two. 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Quick catch. Get it to Johnson. Johnson goes in the lane, and that's good. Joel Johnson now in the game has 6 points to go along with 8 rebounds. Back to a 2-point lead. Jackets see pressure by Laredo United South. They'll throw it to the midcourt stripe and bring it across. No half-court trap as of yet out of this. Panthers may exercise that in a minute. Near a turnover, get it to Caballero. In the corner it goes to Rodriguez. Rodriguez fires it back on top, and Guerra will reset the offense for the Yellow Jackets of Edcouch Elsa. Bounce pass to Escobar. Escobar one-hands it over to Gonzalez in the corner. Here's a three, and that's in. Brian Guerra freed himself up some space in the corner and drops in a three. His first points of the game. Entry pass now for the Panthers. That shot goes up, no good, and Santos will have to get him at the line. Good post up by Rito Santos. He'll get to the free throw line. Santos in the ball game. 4 points, hasn't been to the line yet. 6:04 left here in the third quarter. Free throw for Santos. Well short. Now as a team from the free throw line, that's a story, at least early on. Laredo United South, just 1 of 4 from the line. Santos next one. That's good. Better elevation, got that one to go. Daniel Rodriguez says, go Jackets. Oscar Gonzalez said, let's go Panthers. We got fans from both sides of this one watching it here. All knotted up at 31 apiece. Jackets have the ball, working on the perimeter. Losing his dribble, that's a tough pass. Now they get it inside. Shot goes up, that's well short, off the mark by Brian Guerra. Here come the Panthers in the front court, chance to regain the lead. Gonzalez fires it right side to Reyes. Reyes gets it back to Gonzalez. Over it goes on the dribble. Trevino lays it up, but it won't go. Rebound by the Yellow Jackets. Outlet pass taken away. Shot goes up for the Panthers. That one won't go either. Rebound by the Yellow Jackets as Rodriguez secures the board. 5:20 to go here in the third. Edcouch Elsa with the ball. Overhead pass into the paint, get it back outside, work it right wing to Gonzalez. Gonzalez takes it in the paint, lost it, but it's ricochets right back out into the hands of Guerra. Guerra gets it to Escobar. Spreading the floor now are the Jackets. Under 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. In the corner, Caballero beats Johnson off the drive. Shot it off the glass, no good. Got his own rebound in heavy traffic. Fell to the ground, lost control. Ball belongs to the Panthers. Work it back outside. Now with a jump stop, pass it off. Looking for a backdoor cutter. There's a shot that goes up and in. Santos slipped in behind the defense and he kissed it off the glass. He's got 7. 2-point lead for the Panthers. Jacket ball. Across the timeline. Bounce pass, middle of the floor, off the dribble. Pass it over for a 3. This is a high arcer. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound tipped out, controlled by the Panthers. Panthers in the front court. Swing it right side. Now on the baseline. Strong move, but that shot's partially blocked. Rebound taken down by the Yellow Jackets. Caballero got the block. Edcouch Elsa with the ball. Here's an open look for 3. Better look, better answer. Joseph Gonzalez gives the Jackets the lead. 1-point game. 3:50 left here in the third quarter. Panthers with the basketball. 3:47 and counting. Third quarter action. Quarterfinal game here at the Tri-City Classic at PSJA North. Joel gets the ball inside. Missed it, got it right back and put it up and in. Joel Johnson's got 8 points. Laredo United South back with the lead. Panthers have the basketball in the front court. Work it to Guerra. Guerra with 3:22 to go. Dribbles it against Elio Gonzalez. Swings it left side. Panthers trying to attack from that side. Nearly throw it away. Ball in the corner. Here's a quick 3. Released and made. This time by Brian Guerra. Guerra's got 6. 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. Panthers up by 2. Playing some defense, and there's a hand check and a foul called on Gonzalez on a reach. That'll stop the clock, and here comes 4 new players into this game for Laredo United South. Edcouch Elsa trying to earn a trip into the semifinals where they'll take on the Westaco Panthers. So is Laredo United South, my friends. It's a 2-point game. Miguel Martinez from the top of the key. Swings a pass right side to Vela. Puts it on the floor. Tries to force it through a double team and made it. Vela with the bucket. Tie game. 2:40 remaining here in the third quarter. Yellow Jackets with the ball. Guerra brings it at front side. Has it off the dribble. Backs it out. Takes it down the left-hand side. Got a shot blocked and a rebound taken down in one motion by Elio Gonzalez in the front court. Layup goes up. That won't go. Jackets get the rebound. Taken away, though, and then a travel. No, a foul called. Thought Vela might get called for steps, but the official said he got bumped. 2:22 left here in the third. Gonzalez to throw the ball in for the Panthers. Gets it into Martinez. Martinez swings a pass over. Caught by Matthew Gutierrez. Puts it on the floor with the left hand. Hands it off. Here comes Ceballos. Swing it over, left wing. On the drive, it's Gutierrez. Nothing there for him. Back to Gonzalez. 2 minutes left here in the third. Panthers with the ball. Top of the key it goes to Vega. He'll give it up to Gutierrez. Gutierrez over on the right side. Puts it on the floor. Lobs it inside to a cutter. That shot goes up and no good, but a foul called. And Miguel Martinez will make his way to the free throw line. Minute 46 left here in the third quarter. This is the quarterfinal game of the Tri-City Classic. This is the main gym at PSJA North. Miguel Martinez ready with the free throw. Perfect on the first. Martinez, that's his first free throw of the game. He's now got 3 points. This one to put his team up 2. Won't go. Rebound tipped out of bounds off the Panthers. And the free throws still a story. The Panthers are just 3 of 7 at the line. Yellow Jacket ball, minute 41 to go in the third, down 1. Off the dribble, into the paint, Rendon, pass it off. Nothing there for Caballero. Pass it back outside to Escobar. Escobar puts it on the floor, gets it in the hands of Gonzalez with a minute 26 to go here in the third. They spread the floor well to this Jacket team. They're still learning the system of Lalo Rios, but I'm telling you, it's going to be something to behold when it's said and done. Missed shot by the Jackets. Rebound, Rendon takes it away. Gets it back outside. Caballero thought about the 3. Gets it back to Rendon. They'll be more patient after the offensive board. Minute left here in the third. Jackets, Guerra has the ball. Guarded by Brian Guzman. Separates from the 5-second call for a moment. Better hurry. Makes a move now. Crossover. Right back in the hands of Rendon. That's twice the ball's just kind of fallen in his hands here in the second half. 43 seconds to go in the third quarter. Jackets off the dribble. Gonzalez attacks, spins in the lane. Nothing there for him. Better get out of there. Did. Got it to Guerra. In the corner goes Rendon. Rendon makes a quick move. Runner up and in. Philip Rendon made the basket, and why not? He got the offensive board that really kept that possession alive. 23 seconds to go in the third quarter. Panthers, let's see if they go for one. Pull it out. Gonzalez will wait. Clock running down to 10. Has it top of the key. Makes a move to the right side. Spins it outside to Guzman with 6. Guzman goes in the paint to Martinez, and there's a hold. It's a non-shooting foul. It's only the 5th team foul. So out of bounds play coming up for Laredo United South with 2.8 seconds to go in this third quarter of play. Gonzalez will throw it in. Lobs it in the paint. Shot goes up in and a foul. Miguel Gonzalez with the bucket. And what a turnaround that was. Jackets had the lead. And an inbound play results in a bucket and a chance. Had a three-point play, but the shot won't go. Timeout as we head to the fourth quarter. Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets hanging in there with the Laredo United South. Back after this on RealSportsLive.com.
Shopping for furniture, appliances, or building supplies? Habitat for Humanity Restore has it all at discounted prices. Check out HabitatRGV.org for more info or drop by our McAllen or Harlingen stores. Restore. Great stuff, great prices, great cause.
Mott's Lumberyard is one of the largest in the valley. If you need it, we have it. Everything from lumber, insulation, roofing, plywood, and sheetrock. After 45 years of business, we've basically came up with our own lumber philosophy that allows us to offer the best option to customers on any job. We know the area, we know the lumber, and most importantly, we know you. Built on history, built on family, built on trust. Mott's Building Materials.
Eight minutes on the clock. Fourth quarter will begin. Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets gave up a bucket at the close of that quarter. They were leading by 1. It'll be Panther basketball as we start. 7:58 remaining, and here we go. Jackets were up 1 when they gave up that bucket with 1.8 seconds to go to give the Panthers the lead as we start the fourth quarter play. Panther basketball over the top. Now they'll go to Johnson. Johnson goes to work. That's a forced shot, missed. Rebound by the Yellow Jackets. Chance for them to take the lead. Into the front court, a quick pass. Attacking in the paint. Johnson blocks that shot. Rebound by the Yellow Jackets. Get it outside to Gonzalez. Here's a long 3 on the way, and that's off the mark. Rebound by the Panthers. Jackets has hit some critical threes in that third quarter. Ball belongs to the Panthers of Laredo United South. Outside to Trevino. Leads the team in scoring. Hesitates to the free throw line. Hands it off. On the dribble, it's Gonzalez with a jump stop. Got it out to Johnson for the free throw line jumper. That won't go. Jackets get the rebound. 1-point game. It was a 1-point game at the end of 1. We were tied at halftime. A 1-point game at the end of 3. How will this thing play out? Yellow Jackets with the basketball. Work it to the left side. On the dribble is Gonzalez. Gonzalez probes the defense. 6:43 and counting in the ball game. Takes it right side, hands it off to Guerra. Guerra works it from that right side. Backdoor cut was there that time. Pass it over. Caballero attacks in the lane. Shot it, missed it. Rebound taken down by Johnson. Jackets wanted contact on that. In the front court come the Panthers. Quickly for a long three by Gutierrez. That won't go. Offensive board, though. Put it up and in. Off the missed shot. Gonzalez got the stick back. 3-point game. 6 minutes left here in this fourth quarter on my mark. Now, Jackets with the ball. Rendon takes it to the right side. Stumbles at the baseline and got fouled. That's just the first team foul in the second half against Laredo United South. Entering the game for the Yellow Jackets, here comes Marin Rodriguez. Jackets will set it in motion with 5:55 to go. Get it outside to Guerra. Guerra attacks, that pass deflected, he gets it back. Brings it back to the midcourt stripe. Looking off the dribble. To the right side it goes to Escobar. Escobar spins on the baseline. Bounce pass back outside to Rodriguez. Rodriguez wants to give it up. 5:36 to go here in the game. Rodriguez on a clear out. Takes it in the lane. Dishes off inside. Layup no good and a foul called. Marin Rodriguez slipped in behind Johnson. Johnson picks up the foul. And Rodriguez will step to the line for the Yellow Jackets of Edcouch Elsa. 5:30 remaining in this game. This is a quarterfinal game. The winner takes on the Westaco Panthers tomorrow morning at 9:30. Right back here in this gym. Marin misses a free throw. For Rodriguez, that's his first trip to the line. As a team, Edcouch Elsa 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Next one coming up for Rodriguez. Missed that one short. 0 for 2 on the trip. Panthers with the ball. Trevino works it outside. Swing it over to Reyes. Reyes makes a move on the baseline. Fadeaway jumper. Got it. Gio Reyes has 7 points. 5-point lead. Edcouch Elsa with the ball. Work it in the front court. Guerra lost his dribble. Needs some help. Whistle blows. Timeout called Edcouch Elsa. Ouch. Tell you what that means after this on RealSportsLive.com.
We are this close.
We're this close.
We are this close of wanting to making history.
This close to changing the world.
We are this close.
This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
Ever again.
This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio.
All we need is you. Is you.
This close.
If we donate now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
Whatever DIY project you've got going on this weekend, visit Habitat for Humanity Restore before you start. Check out habitatrgv.org for more info, or drop by our McAllen or Harlingen stores. Restore. Great stuff, great prices, great cause.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday.
Back here after the Yellow Jackets call a timeout. It's their ball. They trail by 5 with 5:03 left here in this ball game. They need a bucket. My rule of thumb, after covering basketball for 30 years, is that a game separated by 2 points or less at halftime, 95% of the time, the team that calls timeout loses the game. Jackets just called the first timeout in the second half. Now they turn it over. Ball belongs to the Panthers in the front court. 44-39 is your score. Scoreboard up to date. Yes, it is. I got fans asking here on the social media side. My dear wife. Can't believe I just questioned her on that after that. 4:32 remains here in this ball game. Jackets got to stop on that trip. Haven't scored yet here in the fourth quarter. Nearly halfway through it. In the front court is Guerra. Guerra has the basketball. Dribbling out near the midcourt stripe, working in the corner. Caught there by Caballero. Caballero makes a move. Ball knocked out of his hands. That's going to be off of Caballero, a turnover. Laredo United South with the basketball. 4 minutes left here in this game. On the dribble is Trevino. Trevino hands it off to Gonzalez. Top of the key, it goes to Gutierrez. Back outside it goes to Gonzalez. Under 4 to go in this game. Gutierrez watches the cutters go through, gets it on the top of the key. Now they'll flash it down on the paint. Blocks, and an easy shot goes up by Miguel Martinez. Miguel Martinez has 7 points. The lead is 7. A 6-0 run by the Panthers here in this fourth quarter. Edcouch Elsa with the ball. Need a bucket if you're on the Edcouch Elsa side of things. Guerra has the basketball. Bounce pass over in the hands of Escobar. Escobar back to Guerra. Guerra on the dribble. Give it up. Gonzalez. Gonzalez back to Guerra. Had a backdoor cutter, just misses him. Caballero on the baseline. Makes a move now. Got in the air. Bounces out. Here's a 3 by Guerra, and that's off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound by the Panthers. Now the Panthers can start taking a little air out of this ball on each possession. They lead by 7. Under 3 minutes to go. Trevino on the dribble. Gives it up, cuts through. Off the dribble, Reyes pulls up. That's a tough jumper. It will not go. Rebound by the Yellow Jackets of Edcouch Elsa. Still need a bucket. They haven't scored here in the fourth quarter for the Yellow Jackets. Pass on the left side to Rendon. Clear out for him. He'll work against Gonzalez on the defense. Takes him off the dribble, threw it away. Escobar not ready for that one, or at least not ready for the velocity of that one. 2:26 to go in the game. Panthers with the ball in the backcourt. Here comes Gonzalez. Gonzalez across the timeline. Spins a pass over to Jesus Trevino. Top of the key it goes to Gutierrez. Top of the key now to Martinez. Martinez hands it off. We'll go under the 2-minute mark here. Right now. Pass to Trevino. Trevino off the dribble, hands it off. Now they're taking time off the clock as the Yellow Jackets of Edcouch Elsa are chasing. Now they're going to try to trap. Laredo United South will spin the ball to the baseline. Here comes the trap. Ball deflected, nearly stolen. Nice catch that time by Martinez. And a timeout called by Laredo United South. Minute 42 left in this game. Laredo United South pitching a shutout in the fourth quarter. That's your difference in the score. They lead by 7. Back after this on RealSportsLive.com.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Back here after the timeout. This is RealSportsLive.com, and we appreciate you watching this game on whatever platform you may be watching it on, whether it's on the website, on Roku television, on Apple TV, on Facebook Live, or YouTube Live. It's 5 platforms. We bring these games to you. We hope you enjoy it. This is a quarterfinal game. Laredo United South taking on Edcouch Elsa, and the Panthers of Laredo United South are trying to punch a ticket into the semifinal game with this 7-point lead and a minute 28 to go, and a free throw opportunity coming up for Matthew Gutierrez. We celebrated our 100th broadcast earlier this morning from this gym. Missed free throw by Gutierrez. And already with the things we've got in place, the next 100 is going to come in a hurry. Next free throw is good by Gutierrez. 1 of 2 on the trip. It's an 8-point game. Minute 27 left. Jackets with the ball. They've yet to score here in the fourth quarter of play. Working outside to Guerra, off the dribble. Gets it back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez is double teamed, gets it to the free throw line. Now in the corner, here's a three, and that's well short. Rebound by the Jackets. Put that one up and in. Dustin Rodriguez slipped in for the offensive board, and there's a whistle. And a timeout's call with 1:05 to go here. Jackets want to talk it over. Anyway, we celebrated 100 broadcasts this morning. And just with what's on tap, the next 100 are going to be quick. Because next week we've got more basketball tournament action. It'll be on the girls' side from the House of Pain tournament at McCallum Memorial. We've got that set to go. And then you're talking about district basketball as well being played on a regular basis. And then looking ahead just around the corner, soccer season takes off. And we've already got things in place. I've already got the pools, the brackets, the location, and we've already tested the setup. We'll be broadcasting from the Brownsville soccer tournament. And in that one, there's 10 games in day one alone. And we'll be covering that one front to back, boys and girls soccer. I'm getting softball schedules, baseball schedules, tournaments given to me, brackets set up. We're getting internet in place for the broadcast of some of those games already as we're laying the groundwork here for what will be the next 100 games. And I do believe that we'll get to 500 broadcasts before we get to the end of this high school season. 50 seconds left in this ball game. 6-point lead. Jackets playing defense, and there's a whistle and a timeout called. No, a foul called. It's going to be on Brian Guerra. We appreciate you guys joining us here for the broadcast as well. That being said, I'm looking for announcers, play-by-play announcers. That's the magic right now that's missing. Reach out to me on the email, if you will, at riosportslive@gmail.com. That free throw by Reyes is good. Makes it a 3-possession game. Next one coming up, and that one is also good. A team struggled from the free throw line, and early going in this game is now 6 of 12. 3 of 4, though, here when it counts in the fourth quarter. Jackets on the attack. Caballero with a left hand. That won't go. Rebound. Jackets secure it. Out for a long three. That rims out. Another offensive rebound for the Yellow Jackets of Edcouch Elsa, and that ball's thrown out of bounds. 29 seconds left in the game. 8-point lead for Laredo United South. Yellow Jackets will inbound the ball on the baseline. They'll look to get it in. They'll do so. Need a quick shot and then need to get the ball back. Ball over to Caballero. Gets it free for the three. That won't go. Rebound by Laredo United South. Contact, but Trevino secures it. Then he's fouled. And it'll be free throw opportunity for Jesus Trevino. Fans watching on the social media, especially on the Facebook, be sure you share the link. Share it with your friends and family members. Like us, follow us. Help keep the word out that we can continue to spread the word to the additional fans. Free throw is up and in by Trevino. Like I said, leading into the fourth quarter, they were just 3 of 8. Trevino misses that one. 9-point game. 13 seconds left in this ball game. Jackets with the shot inside. That one will roll in by Caballero. They'll call a timeout with 7 seconds to go. 7-point lead. 7 seconds left. Tomorrow morning, 8 a.m., we'll tip it off with a semifinal game. That's going to be Brownsville Hannah taking on the Edinburgh Bobcats. And then the other semifinal has the Wesco Panthers. Thank you, Braxton Bloomquist, for a three-pointer at the buzzer to send your team there. And they'll be taking on, it appears to be, Laredo United South and the Panthers. So a Panther-Panther matchup there. A Bobcat-Eagle matchup in the other semifinal. That's at 8 and 9:30. Then we've got additional games here on Rio Sports Live leading up to the championship game, which tips off at 3:30, and we'll have that as well right here. Meanwhile, over at Nicky Rowe, we've got championship day over there, and we'll be broadcasting live from that venue as well. Other boys basketball. Most of those games start a half hour after the ones here. There's a foul in the back court. And we'll stroll to the free throw line for Laredo United South. 6 seconds left here in the ball game. To the line will go Miguel Martinez. Laredo United South knocked off a tough San Antonio Antonian team to get here. They're going to be a tough out to get out of this tournament. Weslaco had to knock off Laredo Alexander to get to their semifinal game. Next one by Martinez. In and out, no good. Rebound by the Jackets. They got to hurry. They do so. Get it in the front court. Launch a long, high, arcing three that won't go, and that's it. Final score, 51-43. That was an outstanding effort by a ever-improving Yellow Jacket team from Edcouch Elsa. Watch them, my friends. They're going to get better and better under the direction of Lalo Rios, and it showed in just the span of one day as they came back and looked well after getting blown out here by Harlingen last night in the second half. Laredo United South Panthers win this one. Leading scorers in the game, wrap it up for you. Only one player in double figures for Laredo United South. That was Jesus Trevino. Finished with 11 points, but it was spread out. 9 for Gio Reyes. 8 for Joel Johnson and Miguel Martinez. 7 for Rito Santos. 4 for Elio Gonzalez. 2 for Vela. 1 for Matthew Gutierrez. 1 for Armando Sabelas. For the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets, 18 points for Jeremiah Caballero. 6 apiece for Brian Garrett, Joseph Gonzalez. 4 for Dustin Rodriguez. 4 for Philip Rendon. 3 for Marcos Escobar. And 2 for Marin Rodriguez. The semifinals are set. Weslaco takes on Laredo United South. Before that, it'll be Hannah taking on the Edinburgh Bobcats. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast throughout the day. 8 games in the books, 17 from the venue in 2 days. Until tomorrow, I'm Joe Bowling. Good night, everybody.